Let me tell you a story. The first time James saw her, she was balancing two coffee cups, a phone tucked between her ear and shoulder, and a book under her arm. It was a miracle she didn't fall. It was even more of a miracle that she didn't spill coffee all over him when they collided at the crosswalk on 3rd and Main. Sorry, she said, cheeks flushing. My fault. James blinked. No harm done. He helped her steady the cups, and for a moment, their fingers touched. Then the light turned green, and she was gone, swallowed by the city. He never caught her name. A month later, he was running late for a job interview when it happened again. This time, she was rushing out of a bookstore as he reached for the door. Another near collision. Another startled, sorry. James laughed. We've got to stop meeting like this. Her eyes squinted. Wait, we've bumped into each other before. Coffee, 3rd and Main. She smiled. Right, you didn't sue me. That was nice. They shared a laugh. Then stood awkwardly. I'm James, he finally said. Emma. The moment hung between them, but again, she was in a rush, and he was already late. Next time, I'm buying you coffee, he called out as she walked away. Deal, she shouted over her shoulder. Next time came 2 months later. James was at a friend's wedding, reluctantly. He didn't know many people there, and the DJ had just played 3 consecutive ABBA songs. He made a beeline for the bar. 2 white wines, please, a voice said beside him. He turned. It was her. Emma. You have got to be kidding me, he said, grinning. She stared, then burst out laughing. Okay, either we're in a simulation or fate is drunk. They talked for an hour at the bar. They danced once. They even shared an awkward slow dance under fairy lights. And when the night ended, she gave him her number. But life, as it does, got in the way. He texted. She replied. Then her job sent her overseas for 3 months. When she came back, he was out of town for work. But somehow, they always came back to each other. A book reading in the park. She was in the audience. He was walking his dog. A canceled meeting. She showed up early to the same coffee shop he retreated to. It was never planned, but it always felt like it was supposed to happen. Finally, one rainy Thursday night, James stood outside her apartment building, drenched and out of breath. He didn't text first. He didn't call. She opened the door and looked at him, soaked hair, stupid grin and all. I give up, he said. She blinked. What? I give up fighting it. Us. Fate wants this. And I think I do too. Emma stared at him for a long second, then pulled him into a kiss that tasted like rain and relief. They never looked back. They traveled. They argued. They made up over wine and bad movies. They got a dog. They danced in the kitchen. They held hands during funerals and anniversaries. Years later, on a lazy Sunday morning, James brought her coffee in bed and kissed her forehead. You still think fate brought us together? She asked. He shrugged. Maybe, or maybe I just bumped into the love of my life and got lucky enough to keep bumping into her. She smiled. Some collisions are meant to happen. If you want to decide what should happen next, check the description section below. See you!